Welcome to the Mesozoic Media Park. The goal for this park is to fill it with as many movie, show, and documentary dinosaurs as we possibly can. This time we're doing Jurassic Park 3, so let's get right into it. Of course, you know exactly what I will be representing in this, and it's going to be Spinosaurus. I mean, you know, it kind of goes without saying. We'll kind of fill in its spot over here, and what I want to attempt to do is similar to the primeval Giganotosaurus, where it's just going to be an airport, or an airstrip, rather. I'm going to try to do that to the best of my abilities. Because I want to showcase where like the Kirby's, they have their jet parked and they're screaming for Eric into the woods or into the forest jungle. And Alan's like, "Hey, that's a bad idea, you idiots," and they just keep doing it. Good times, right? My biggest conundrum is that the airstrip in this one in Jurassic Park 3 is a lot more gravelly and not really pavement, right? Yeah, it's certainly a lot more gravelly, and there's like nothing that really makes it look like this one over here, right? So I want to distinguish it from that, so I'm going to try to replicate that. Kind of like that. I've seen worse. And then, of course, they're absolutely surrounded by the foliage everywhere. But on top of that, there's these little shacks and just other buildings off to the side. So I can definitely build those too. Actually, this kind of almost looks exactly like one of those buildings. Hey, that's kind of perfect. Place that down, and then there's a few other shacks off to the side. Oh. Hold on a second. I think someone mentioned this to me and I completely forgot. There we go. Yeah. Try to make things look a little bit more accurate, I suppose. Okay, we can place that. And then we need something to go right next to it that looks similar to what I'm looking at right now. I can place some of this. Why not? Place one of these right about here. And it kind of feels like some of these are tailor-made to specifically look like the ones in Jurassic Park 3. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the heck out of that. Oh, you know what? I forgot that this existed. Why not put it here? Because I have the buck in here, you know? Even though this isn't the scene in which he's trapped in that. But why not? It looks cool. Okay. That's not bad. All right. Of course, this is a relatively quick enclosure to build, so this is not the only enclosure I'm going to build. What comes next is going to be one of the most ambitious things I'm going to try to build, because of course we still do have some limited space, but I want to include this. So we're going to have to try to cram everything into a small amount of space as we can. So I hope this is a good idea right here. We're going to place the innovation. You can already tell what I'm doing right here. We're going to place the innovation center right here. And then, in contrast, we're going to place the lagoon right there. Okay. It's a little bit crooked, so I'm going to go ahead and move this. Now, one of the trickiest parts is going to be including all of the different buildings in here. Like, you know, the buildings that represent Margaritaville and all that. This path should suffice? Question mark? Oh, why is that so crooked? Oh, that is going to bug the heck out of me. Oh, why is it so crooked? That's closer. I might have to deal with it. I should probably put it a little bit closer too. I really need to save space. So let's do that. Okay. Then place this. And it's just jam-packed with a lot of different buildings. This is all I can realistically fit, but I'm running out of space, so I'm kind of being a little bit desperate right now. So that's what we're going to have to do. I apologize, but I can't keep giving everything too much space. I'd say it represents it pretty well. Of course, we're putting the Indominus and Rexy in this. It's not a one-for-one. There's a lot of people who have done way more of an amazing job. But you do get the general idea out of this, so I'm quite happy with it, I think. Okay, let's get our creatures in here. I can't remember which of these look like the Jurassic Park Spinosaurus. Uh-oh. Okay, I think it's Death Valley with Reina. I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna be wrong. And I actually almost forgot something. I need to fix this really quick. There we go. JP3 Spinosaurus. Awesome. There's, of course, also some amber. This is probably just making it a little bit too packed, but... yeah, yeah, that's good. Okay, I think everyone's here. Okay, I was gonna place the Mosasaurus, but I accidentally released it over here instead of having it airlifted, so I'll take care of that later. But let's look at everything. So here is, please look like it, the JP3 Spino. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it looks just like it. So we got my boy JP3 Spino, looking really cool, of course. Very beautiful, ready to get hit by a plane and then chase down those nerds for hitting it with a plane. And then over here we have Rexy and the Irex. The Irex looking really cool, of course. I think I gave her the wrong patterns. Oops, that's fine. It's a little bit of a variation. And where's Rexy? There's Rexy. Where's Rexy? This should be the skin that gives her scars, right? Yeah, so this is the older version of Rexy. Very cool indeed. Yeah, look at that, the scars. Gotta love it. So yeah, we have 2 more Jurassic franchise films left. That is, of course, Dominion and Fallen Kingdom. And we also have Camp Cretaceous. And then I think we might be done with this park. Might. I feel like I could still squeeze in a few extra things. So if I do have some space left over, I'm going to try to include as many more things as I possibly could. And then we'll like create a separate save file, and then we'll release everything to fight each other. And we'll see who the ultimate media dinosaur or prehistoric creature is. Look how many creatures are here, though. This is all the dinosaurs that we have, plus the rogue Spinosaurus who ran off into the jungle. Actually, it's not even out in the jungle. For those of you who don't know, this is where he is currently. This is where he is. This was one of our planet dinosaur Spinosauruses. He's just perpetually stuck in limbo. Anyway, that's a lot of creatures, and we're very close to ending the series, which is kind of bittersweet because this was a very fun series to dive into. It's a very unique park, that's for sure, but it's been a really fun one. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. That really does help out the channel a lot. And if you want to help support the channel, please consider pledging to my Patreon. The link is in the description below, of course. I really do appreciate all of your support. And, until the next video, thank you guys so much for watching, and have an awesome day.